52nd start of the year, a 5-11 record, an ERA at 4.25, league hitting nearly 300 against him. Whether or not the Reds are going to be active leading up to the trade deadline, 48 hours away now. That ball popped up into foul ground, first time since July the 6th after straining a hamstring. Soft liner into right field, and it's off the body of Johnny Gomes. And Eckstein will motor in to second base with a double. On the road, 33 at home. Driven into deep left field, and this one is gone. A 2-run home run by Gonzalez, so change that number to 61 home runs away from Petco Park. And the first inning woes continue for the Reds and for Aaron Harang. 2-0 San Diego.
That's an awfully good sock right there from a left-handed hitter to be able to take that high fastball. Gonzalez out over the plate. A lot of guys don't even swing at that pitch, and he hits it in the seats.
Who pitched so well against the Reds last week, delivers another solid performance today. There's a base hit into left field by Kuzminov. That's a third. That trade did not occur. There's a 4-pitch walk to Headley. Instead, 0-1 the count on blanks. Hammered a country mile, and it is 5-0 San Diego.
This never happened to him before.
Batting averages against among all National League starting pitchers the first time through the batting line.
You're going to get those guys out, not just the first time through, but the second and third times through. We'll go back to this.
An ERA at 3.7, and his numbers in the minor leagues at first. A weak pop up into foul territory. Easy for Gonzalez. Spring training for the first time. He was named their #2 prospect in the organization by Baseball America. There's a lazy twos all over their body. That ball lined into deep right center field, and a diving play made by Tony Gwynn will end the inning.
For a starting pitcher, he's got to start the ball. You're going to have that good fastball, or you're not going to have the proper location. You got to go something else. The game plan has to change.
Left side, Encarnacion. A strike to Votto. Starting with Henry Aaron saying it's time to let Pete back in as Phillips rolls 1 to second for the first out of the inning. Gone swinging is Johnny Gomes. It's tough. The high pop up and breaker 1-9. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Lined into right field. That's a base hit by Adrian Gonzalez. He homered his first time up. History last year went to the FedEx Orange Bowl. Harang will get to it. Plants, throws. Nice play to get Kuzminov. I tell you what, a lot of the preseason publications all. Tell you what, Brian Kelly using 10 starters on defense from last year. I ask you about that because I was stunned when the schedule was released and it came out. And I know television obviously has so much to do with a lot of that now. And as a conference, when you get involved with a certain network, when all of a sudden.
I know our kids have been there before. They've won games on the road, and they're going to have to win another one.
Popped up and Eckstein out to get it. Since the Big East Conference Championship a year ago, can you stick around another half inning?
Absolutely, I'd love to.
Beautiful.
All right, yeah. I want to ask you about. It was pouring down rain when I came over in the morning. We lucked out because as the day went on, it got a little bit nicer. But I mean, let's face it.
Winning takes care of a lot of things.
It really does. It creates an atmosphere where kids now want to stay home. That's a tough place to play, so it'll be a pretty exciting game.
Tatum thought about going to second. He'll play to first and give the pitcher late Tosa sacrifice. 2 are out in the inning.
I want gentlemen off the field, and that's worked pretty good for me over the last 19 years.
1-0 on Willie Taveras. And it's lined into center field, but Gwynn is there. That ball launched into left center field off the bat of Hairston, and the Reds are on the board.
Fastball away, stays in the middle. Good night, Irene, shall we see.
2 months of the season. That's his first home run since May the 30th. This one into short left center field. FedEx Orange Bowl, a rare bad night for Tony Pike, the quarterback, but he's in for a big year this year. 3-7-6-6-4. Now take a look again. This is not a misprint. Fly ball into right center field, one out in the inning.
Shut her down.
There's ball 4 to Adrian. Indoor waitress comes over to the table. You say quickly what to them?
1 slab for dinner.
Struck him out, and that's good old country. Straight away center field, hit pretty well by Edwin. But of course that's the deepest part at Great American Ballparks. Lined into straightaway center, inning over. 1-2-3 for Leto. You up to speed, and again the balloting begins in just a couple of days from now on Saturday and runs for a month.
As Aaron Orang continues his work here in the 6th inning, there's a ground ball that gets by Votto and can't make the play. That will be an infield base hit. Now,
Matt Latos, that was a solo home run by Jerry Hairston Jr. Gonzalez will play to first for out number 2. You were knocking down that Penn Station before the game tonight.
I was, and that was really good.
And the inning is over. Reds come to bat, bottom of the 6th. Leadoff walk to Tatum, first of the night. On the ground, Eckstein will throw out the speedy Taveras. Hairston, has he done it again? No, he has not. In the left center field, that's Gwynn, and that will end the inning.
He's only walked 1 guy, came in the last inning. Got to believe Buddy's going to leave him in there. Buddy Black, the manager for the Padres.
A leadoff. I don't believe anybody is getting loose out there, as that one is lined to Votto, and that's a double play with a runner on the go. Good guess. That ball tomahawked right at Gomes and right. Votto, a lazy fly ball to straightaway center field. It's been a rough couple of nights for Joey Votto. 14th on the all-time list for catchers. Nearly 1,200 games played.
On the ball like this.
Comebacker to the mound. 7 innings of 1-hit, 1-run baseball for Leto. Talked about the Reds in their first inning run differential this year, the worst in Major League. Hooked into right field, a base hit by Headley. Stopping at second base, Kuzminoff, and the first 2 on here in the San Diego. Swing and a miss. Could be 2. There's 1, and Phillips couldn't get rid of the ball. 2 away. Renicky should be out of the inning. This ball is lifted a ton into left field, and it is over the head of Hairston. 1 run going to score, so the double play, you don't turn. I mean, it doesn't come any more routine than that for a guy, a catcher, who doesn't run well at all. Will Venable going to come up and bat for Letes, and this one thrown all the way back to the screen will bring in another run, and that makes it 7-1 San Diego. That'll be a wild pitch. Inning over. High fly ball off the bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Pitching change made by
not in San Francisco.
Hour and a half flight. You get in just in enough time to get dinner and go to bed. You play on a Western team as Gonzalez takes a peek out at the pitcher. That ball lined hard into right field, but the 6'6" blank's able to reach up in the air and re-enter the count on Nix. And it's in the air down the left field line. And over to make the play in fair territory is Headley.
In the spring training of making this ball club, all of those are no's.
Edinson Volquez has been hurt a lot. And those were the guys the Reds not only were counting on, as there's a very nice double play.
At all since the end of May.
Fly ball to right, left field. That'll be caught by Hairston on the track. There's a bouncing ball to the shortstop. Taveras retired. Comebacker to the mound. On the ground to third, and for the first time since September of 2007, the Reds are held to 1 hit in a game. 7-1 the final. Outstanding starting pitching from Bud Black's rookie right-hander Matt Latos. He was just, in a single word, dominant here tonight.